Hello gaming fans, I'm Beef and welcome to Nine Kings, a sort of city builder, roguelike, auto battler type game. It's very hard to describe exactly what it is because it's a few things mashed into one, but it's quite good. Before we get into it, I just want to shout out that this is the first video I'm doing on another game apart from Magic the Gathering Arena for my existing subscribers. For those of you, thank you very much for giving the new one a look. I'm trying to divert the channel a bit and play other games, which I really enjoy. And if you're new to the channel, normally I do Magic the Gathering content, and if that is something you enjoy, please look at my other videos and give me a subscribe. And also I'll give a shout out to my top level patrons, Adrian, Mihal and Arcadius. Thank you very much. Now let's get into it. Yeah, so as I said, Nine Kings is a roguelike city builder auto battler game. I have had a go of it this morning, so I'm not completely going in blind. And it is in early access, so not all the features are released, and there might be some bugs in there. So with all that, let's jump in. Obviously, challenge mode and rake mode are coming soon. We'll start a new run. So I said I did play a run this morning, and as you can imagine, there are 9 kings. It starts off with just King of Nothing being unlocked, but I have unlocked King of Spells, and then we don't know the names of these ones yet, but they're all available apart from 2, but I haven't unlocked them. But we'll start off with King of Nothing. I did beat it on Peasant difficulty this morning. It goes Peasant, Squire, then Hero, so we'll try it on Squire. These are our cards, and I'll explain more what these are about in the game, but we have our castle. I think every king has a castle. Soldier, Paladin, like basic troops, more defensive troop, archers, scout towers, a farm, which does things to adjacent troops, a wild card, which lets us level up any plot, which is, we'll get into that in a second, blacksmith, which it says each turn is a year basically, adds 2% attack damage to adjacent troops and constructions, and then a steel coat, cancels the first hit the target unit will take every battle. And there are perks. I did unlock one this morning, Swift, all troops have 5% attack speed, so we'll go with that. But obviously there's lots more we can unlock, and there's a lot more spaces we can equip. So let's jump into the game. The year is 823. These are our enemies. It doesn't have the names, but I know the purple one is King of Spells. So first off, we have to place our castle. This is our settlement at the moment, 3 by 3. When I played this morning, I did put the castle in the middle one, but I'm going to put it at the back for now. So basically, the gameplay loop is we have a little building phase and then combat, and we have the timeline up here, and special events happen, decree new policies, profit, diplomat. We can add enemies and get rid of enemies. So the idea is we have 3 cards in hand. Whenever we get down to 2 cards, we have a battle. So obviously we only have 3, so let's play our archers for now. They'll go into combat. We do have our castle chucking rocks at people. And because we played against, I think it was the King of Spells, we get to pick from their spellbook, their card list, essentially. We also do get to face ourselves. It's called the Rebellion of Nothing. We're not fighting against the King of Nothing, but we are the King of Nothing. So I am going to get Combustion. We can reroll as well. And these numbers show how much damage they did in the last round. We can drop a card into the well to get money. And these are our lives. I don't actually know how you lose lives. I didn't lose any this morning. But I think for now, we're going to play a blacksmith, because basically every turn it would increase the damage. Let me throw my boulders at... I always throw boulders at ranged enemies. Again, and we've got another castle. And I do like the wizard. We'll play a wizard. So we see there's a shop coming up in quite a few turns, and we can buy as many cards as we can afford, and that lets us have more cards, and then we can play as many cards as we want until we get down to 2. And if we click on it, you can see there's a little pips. There's 3 pips, so we can level up each building, each troop up to level 3, which obviously increases stats. And we do that usually by playing the same card over the top, but there are other ways to do it as well. So we'll put the wizard there so it gets the buff from the blacksmith. And we'll smush all these. Let's upgrade our castle. And we get a royal decree. Exploration is quite good. Gambling, we get 2 cards, but we can no longer choose. But that means we do get to play a few things. And our building effects apply their effects one more time. I'm going to go to overwork. And let's level up our castle. So now obviously overwork means we it triggers that twice. So this is a Nothing Rebellion, so we should get cards from our own choice. Yeah. I think... Let's get a soldier. And we'll mash these with our rocks. See, those soldiers did quite a lot of damage compared to the other ones, and obviously our castle did quite a lot. What I think I'll get is I'm going to get a beacon. So a blessing in 9 years. So in 9 turns, we're going to get that prophecy. And we need to put something there to get it. I'm going to put a beacon there. So that will buff the speed of our archers and our soldiers. I don't think we really need that. We'll get a wizard. We already have a wizard, so we'll upgrade that wizard. I always generally take out the enemy archers or ranged troops with our boulders, while our soldiers and archers deal. That's put up the damage of that one a huge amount. Now I do like paladins. So on that time we're going to get to expand our tower. So I might get a paladin but not put it down yet. So we can wage war against another king. We're up against King of Nature and, well no, we're up against King of Spells. I can't remember that one's name, but he has some good stuff. So let's go King of Stone. And then I will put Combustion on our wizard. So whenever they kill the troops, it does some AoE damage. And they did do a lot of damage. Down below, we've got our troops and our opponent's troops. Ballistas are really powerful as well. That's when the prophecy happens. Double the HP. I'm not really fussed of that. So I'm going to put a ballista at the back. Kill them. So we're up to 81 gold, and I think one of the problems here, I think, is the only thing you spend gold on is buying cards here. Might buy another beacon. And another blacksmith and rerolls, and that's literally it at the moment. So we get to expand in a couple of goes, but let's level up our blacksmith to level 2 and our beacon to level 2, and let's put a steel coat on our paladins. It does feel like there could be more uses for gold. So we're up against a King of Greed. So we can destroy target plot to receive 30 gold for each level. It had no. Well, let's take a vault. Not particularly happy with it. But we are buffing our soldiers quite a bit. I suppose I could have re-rolled. Don't know what that little blob is. Have we got a level 3 castle? No, only level 2. Let's get a level 3 castle then. Now this is when we get to expand our kingdom. And we are going to expand there. I'm going to put down a paladin. They are defensive units, but they're pretty good. Although we just got wiped out. There we go, we are getting them down. Yeah, we took a big chunk there. Let's take another ballista, so we do have a ballista, but I'm going to upgrade our paladins. Got a big hit off there. I'm going to grab a thief, and this is another royal decree. We can get some gold, 9 free rerolls, or doubles the movement speed of units. None of these are great. Let's reroll once. Let's double critical damage. Well, I'm going to put a thief there. That will get double HP in a couple of turns. Which, seeing as they go straight to the back line, they probably need. There we go. Could get a paladin, could get another blacksmith. Yeah, let's level up our paladin. Smush these. If we see the 3 extra, we're going to reroll 3 but extra 3 extra plots, we're definitely going to take those. Let's upgrade our thief. Beast Iron, this means we can remove... Oh no, sorry, this is the prophecy. It's a King of Stone. Yeah, we'll definitely get the 3 extra plots if we see it. But we do get to expand our kingdom in a couple of turns. I don't think we have anything... Take a trebuchet, but we will upgrade our ballista for now. Our assassins are going straight to the back, or our thieves. I like static. I think we'll put static on our archers, and because they attack fast, they will do some chain lightning action. We muller those. I'm going to re-roll that. Let's get a castle. And we get to expand again. I suppose we want to go there. Does that just do troops? Troops and constructions. So it does speed up a trebuchet. There is a building, but I don't think we're facing the enemy today. That Is our beacon, what level is our beacon to? Let's upgrade our beacon. Basically, once you've leveled it up to level 3, it upgrades every single plot. It doesn't do anything else apart from that. But that's obviously quite powerful. And then if you can get a destroy plot thing, you can destroy it once it's done to get your plot back. Right. Wildcard's good because it can upgrade anything. But let's get the blacksmith. Gonna go gambling. We don't get to choose from now on, but we do get 2. We've got a shop coming up in a few turns as well, so we can spend all our money then. Oh, we've got 3 castles. Can level that up. Let's increase the stats of our paladin. Does cost 30 gold. It's got a huge stat boost. I'm a big fan of paladins in most games. We've been playing World of Warcraft since it came out and we've played a paladin. So now we can choose to make a peace with one of these, which means we won't get the cards back. I think we make peace with the King of Greed because we only have the Vault, which I'm not that fussed about. So we can upgrade. Let's upgrade our ballistas and we'll put steel coat on our paladins. Take down. Right, we did put combustion on them. How fast are these things attacking? Not very fast. I know it's only a 2% gain. Well, you are doing quite a lot of damage, so we'll whack combustion on there. Now, we do have to sell something, so you have to get down to 2 cards for combat. Wow, that is colourful. I think that's the first time he's fought with Rainbow Army today. Do we see what... Yeah, we got... Well, they are. Can't read what they do yet. Right, we can upgrade our... Well, our blister's already fully upgraded. We can upgrade their archers. Yep. We'll buy that. We don't have any more space. We are getting a new one soon. Let's buy that. And we can re-roll. We have soldiers we can upgrade. Or we go for archers again. Let's go soldiers. Right, what do these do? Level up all plots diagonal to the plot we choose. So if we go there, that will upgrade some stuff. Well, let's upgrade an archer. That's max upgraded. So is that. We don't have to use it now. Level up your base plot with 3 levels. Well, that's already leveled up, so we can sell that. Soldier we can upgrade. Castle we can sell. I think I'll do it there. It only levels up 2, but you know, it's better than nothing. We are getting an expansion in a bit. The more units they have, the more we kill with our rocks on our castle to see how much damage they did. Destroy target plot. I might destroy... Well, let's put combustion on our thieves. Trebuchet doesn't really do a lot. Like, it's doing less damage. Well, it's doing less damage from my paladins at a lot slower speed. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy it. We only have enough to do that. Let me put down and let me sell that. Wow, that was a massacre. Well, we get to expand again. FYI, you can change the speed of combat. I've got it on max speed, basically. So let's go there. Let's put a cauldron down. And let's increase the stat boost of our soldiers. We have a new policy coming up. Policies are like the relics, basically, from other roguelite type games. We can level up a soldier. We can level up anything now. Let's level up our wizards. Yes, they did not stand a chance. Every time... Oh, this is a good one. Every time enemies attack our units, they get poisoned. Yeah, we literally don't have any space. Well, let's sell a trapper and let's sell the elf. Well, you can see their numbers are getting a lot bigger than ours. They had 217, we had 123, but we're just decimating them. Can't upgrade the blacksmith. We can upgrade... Let's upgrade our cauldron and let's sell a blacksmith. And yeah, that's the end. There is a boss at the end as well. So we have one more shop. Then another combat, then the boss. Well, let's buy wildcard, static. I can't buy precision. So wildcard will level up the cauldron, static. Let's put it there. We did sell a trebuchet earlier, and we'll sell another trapper. Oh, it's got a achievement, King of Recycling. And so we are up to the boss. Farm's really good. Every year, so every turn, it adds troops to one adjacent ones. But we don't... Oh yeah, well, let's just level up. Right, boss time. I think we're pretty well equipped for it. Oh no, sorry. Boss after this fight. There we go, King of Stone. So now we get to play out everything, but we don't have any space to play out everything, so... Let us smush. So we've got normal troops as well. And then the Champion of Stone. And Now we can just focus on the champion. Yeah, now he's obliterated. Your kingdom has thrived. So you can continue playing, but as the warning says, it's experimental, so it might glitch. So you can go like endless, or we can just start another run. So 34. That's how they all take 34. We killed 3,163 units, trained 123, collected almost 600 gold. Spells used 17. We were right at the end of level 1. Now we're leveled up to level 3. I don't know what that means. Can now use the Expander perk, the Wrathful perk, Castellan perk, lots of perks. So you can quick restart. Let's go to King selection. I just want to quickly see, we haven't unlocked any other kings. I just want to quickly see what our perks are. So one we already had, extra attack speed, extra damage, plus to all stats, and plus 2 perk slots to 1 row. What does... does that mean something? I don't know. But anyway, that's 9 Kings. Looks like a really fun game. We do have 1 difficulty left for the King of Nothing, and we can also play the King of Spells, and we can see, we saw a lot of these during the combat, because you get the cards after you beat away from that enemy. So that's 9 Kings, really, really fun. I'll see you all in the next video.